We're recording in 4K 60. We're going up Verdugo today. I'm Mark KD7DTS.
I'm Ara and 6ARA.
And this is one of the only mountains open because there have been some horrific fires here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, the Eaton fire, which we'll probably see as we break around this mountain, was just over this little hill, and then the Palisades in the opposite direction. Yeah, I actually broke my toe 8 weeks ago now, and I haven't been able to do SOTA, and it's been driving me crazy. So this is like my first proper SOTA outing since recovering. And gosh, it feels good to be outside. I'll be taking the classic car out for a spin today. I have the KX1. With the 10-meter challenge over, I can now use all the other radios I bought that don't have 10 meter, finally. So I'm really excited to take that radio out. I love that radio, and it's been a long time since I put it on the air, so excited about that today.
Let's go get him, buddy.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ugh, we haven't even made it yet.
You ready to get on the air?
Yeah, man, let's do this.
It's radio time.
That is fine. Did you just dab?
Yep, I dabbed.
Oh my god. So today I got my K6ARK end-fed half-wave. It's a trapped antenna, so I have 20, 30, and 40 meter, which is perfect because that pairs really well with my classic car, the KX1. An old Elecraft kit radio. There's just something about this radio. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like a real proper analog radio. And I'm excited to take it out because I haven't used this thing since the 10-meter challenge started. So excited to get on the air. Let's see how the bands do, and hopefully I don't interfere with Mark next to me. It's Gus. $559. I got like 3 people on 30 meter. I almost never get anybody on 30. One of them was Gus. So one thing about the KX1, by the way, is it picks up cell phone like RF noises, if you will. Like it's like the early 2000s all over again. Oh, it is Lorene. Oh, there's Devin.
So while Aura is using his KX1, I have brought out my TR35. This is a pretty classic radio from Pintech. They're no longer in production, so I'm lucky I got one. And then I brought two of my favorite keys. This is the MK2, and this is the Ultra Porta Paddle, and both of these are made up in San Luis Obispo by American Morse Equipment, so handmade in California. Let's get on the air. CQ SOTA, CQ SOTA. Who is out there today? I've got 6.5 watts coming out at 1.2 to 1 standing wave ratio. That's pretty good. Let's give a call. All right, 599s both ways from W9 SSN down in San Diego. Good start to the day. Summit to summit. Morning, that's Elliot up in San Francisco. All right, I think he's up on Mount Davidson. Hey, there's John. I gotta thank you again because I already talked to John on 2 meters. He always manages to find me. Man, I haven't straight keyed on this little tiny spy key in so long that I forgot how to do it, so sorry for the terrible keying. We're walking off the peak right now. And I think we both had kind of an interesting experience today. In my case, it was less technical and more just relief and gratitude to hear a lot of call signs that I'm used to. You know, NT6E, you know, WW7D, we got W7H, we got
comfort call signs.
Yeah, I got comfort call signs, KI6SLA. You know, these are the guys that I hear on all of these activations, and after all of the devastation of the fires, just hearing all the regulars coming back with the same signal reports felt like a fresh breath of normalcy. So that was my highlight. Aura, what did you experience?
For me, it was nice to take the KX1 out. That was a nice experience. I forgot how nice the audio is for that radio. I was super excited to get up here and set it up, and I remember it being a really fun radio to operate. I don't know how to describe like why it sounds so smooth or how it sounds so smooth. I can't quantify that in any sort of tangible way, but it's such a delightful radio. So it was nice to get on the air with that. I made some 30 meter contacts, that's like probably one of my least operated bands, followed by like 60 meter. I don't know if you do any 60. I almost never do 60. But so anyway, I got a few people. Gus in San Diego got back to me, W9SSN on 30. I forgot a few others, so that was cool. It was nice to do a different band, not operate 10 meter. That was fun. Sorry.
All right, I'm taking the camera back.
Yeah.
Ara is a very modest individual, so there's two things that I am very excited about that he is probably not going to brag about yet, so I'm gonna do it for him. First of all, welcome N6ARA. This is your newest YouTuber. He's coming soon. The idea behind it is genius. Your mind will be blown. All right, second.
Tease him with it? No,
no, we're not. No teasing.
No teasing.
No teasing.
Right. It's coming.
It's coming. Second thing. I got to try out a conceptual product from N6ARA Electronics called the Tiny Gawant. And this thing it's about the size of a deck of cards. There is no counterpoise, and it's 3 feet long, fully deployed, with a deployment time on the order of 5 to 10 seconds. It's a little bit ludicrous, but it makes the QMX and other handheld radios behave an awful lot like a KH1, and I activated with that antenna. I got Texas, I got Illinois, I got Washington State, California, of course. Ara, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Do I have anything to say for yourself? Yeah, no, it's an interesting antenna. It was designed by a Japanese ham radio operator. It's called the Gawant antenna, named after Shinagawa and antenna. So if you combine those words, it makes Gawant. And it seems to be wildly popular in Japan. And I didn't see anybody making them here in the US, and so I thought I'd build one for myself. And then that spiraled out of control, so I added like a SWR meter to it. I tried to add more bands and capabilities. It's still an experimental product. I might cover it on my YouTube channel once I've actually filmed stuff. But yeah, no, it'll be fun. I'm super stoked about it, and who knows where the product is gonna go, if it'll ever even become a product. I have been granted permission to sell them here in the US, so yeah, I guess keep an eye out on your channel and soon to be my channel, and yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Thanks for coming along with us on a little bit of post-fire radiotherapy. Shout out to Thomas, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being with us.
Bye.